Every year, millions of people promise themselves that this year will be different. They buy new notebooks, they set ambitious goals, they create vision boards, they watch motivational videos for hours, and for a brief moment, they genuinely believe they are about to change their lives. The excitement feels real, the energy feels real, the confidence feels real. But then something strange happens. A few days pass, maybe a few weeks. The excitement starts fading. The alarm clock becomes harder to answer. The gym becomes easier to skip. The books remain unread. The goals slowly disappear into the background. And before long, life returns to exactly where it was before. If you've ever experienced this, you're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common human experiences. Most people are not struggling because they are lazy. Most people are not struggling because they lack intelligence. Most people are struggling because they have been taught to depend on the wrong thing. They've been taught to depend on motivation. Society treats motivation like a magical force. We're told that if we can just find enough motivation, we'll finally become successful. We'll finally get fit. We'll finally become productive. We'll finally build the life we dream about. But there is a problem. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the weather. Some mornings you wake up feeling unstoppable. Other mornings you feel exhausted. Some days you're excited about your goals. Other days you question everything. If your success depends on motivation, then your success depends on your emotions. And emotions are unpredictable. This is why so many people start, but so few people finish. Look around. People start diets every Monday. People buy gym memberships every January. People begin learning new skills every month. Yet, very few stay consistent long enough to see real results. The difference isn't talent. The difference isn't luck. And the difference certainly isn't motivation. The real difference is discipline. Discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when you don't feel like moving. Discipline is what helps you continue when nobody is watching. And discipline is what separates dreamers from achievers. The uncomfortable truth is that successful people are not always motivated. In fact, many of them feel tired, stressed, distracted, and unmotivated, just like everyone else. The difference is that they act anyway. While most people wait until they feel ready, disciplined people understand something powerful. Action comes first. Motivation comes later. And once you understand this principle, you'll never look at success the same way again. Because the life you've always wanted will never be built by waiting for motivation. It will be built by learning how to move forward, even when motivation is nowhere to be found. Modern society has sold us a dangerous lie. The lie is that motivation creates success. We're told to stay motivated, find motivation, wait for motivation. But motivation is an emotion, and emotions are temporary. Think about it. Are you motivated every day? Of course not. Some days you feel energetic, other days you feel exhausted. Some days you feel confident, other days you feel doubtful. If your success depends on motivation, your success depends on your mood. And moods are unreliable. This is why millions of people start, but very few finish. Discipline is different. Discipline means taking action even when you don't feel like it. It means showing up when motivation disappears. It means keeping promises to yourself. Most people work when they feel inspired. Disciplined people work regardless of inspiration. That's why discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates results. Every January, gyms are packed. Everyone is motivated. Everyone is excited. Everyone believes this year will be different. But after a few weeks, most disappear. Why? Because motivation faded. The people who remain aren't more motivated. They're more disciplined. And that's the difference. Your brain loves efficiency. Every repeated action creates a habit loop. The more you repeat a behavior, the less energy it requires. This is why discipline feels difficult at first, but easier later. At the beginning, you're fighting resistance. Later, you're following identity. You no longer force yourself to act. You become the type of person who acts. Imagine two people trying to lose weight. The first person relies on motivation. The second person relies on habit. The motivated person goes to the gym only when they feel inspired. The disciplined person goes whether they feel inspired or not. After a few months, the difference becomes obvious. Not because one person worked harder, but because one person removed the need to make a decision every day. Their actions became automatic, and that's the real power of habits. They reduce the battle between what you should do and what you feel like doing. You become the type of person who acts. Most people focus on goals. Disciplined people focus on identity. Instead of saying, I want to read a book, they say, I am a reader. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, they say, I am someone who trains. The moment your identity changes, your behavior starts following automatically. Discipline feels hard because the modern world is designed to destroy it. Every notification competes for your attention. Every scroll offers instant gratification. Every distraction promises comfort. Discipline requires sacrifice, and sacrifice is uncomfortable. But comfort today often creates regret tomorrow, while discipline today creates freedom tomorrow. Success isn't built in a day, it's built daily. One workout, one page, one focused hour, one better decision. Small actions repeated consistently become extraordinary results. The secret isn't intensity. The secret is consistency. The truth is, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you moving. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is dependable. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a system. And the life you want will never be built by waiting to feel motivated. It will be built by doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. If this video changed the way you think about discipline, subscribe to MindVault, because every week we explore psychology, self-mastery, and the habits that transform ordinary people into extraordinary individuals. Remember, master your mind, control your life.